2, 1. Last year, my client hired me as a content creator. Honestly, looking back, I didn't do much. It felt like more a vacation. We had a lot of downtime since we weren't covering the entire event. This year, the same client hired me again, and the event is in Halifax. And when Caitlin found out, she said she'd help me cover it since we haven't been in Halifax. So we've met and made a game plan with our client. And that's when we discovered we have two problems. First, we couldn't make a next day edit of the panel where my client is hosting because last year the organizer got upset when he posted a video without getting approval first. Second, during our meeting, I noticed that my client is a bit down. Turns out that his setup this year was different. Last year, his panel was on the main stage, meaning more eyeballs, more audience. But this year, it's in one of the breakout session, so meaning less audience or less eyeball. So my client started to wonder if this is gonna be worth his time and money. When he left, I was frustrated too because if we weren't doing a next day edit, there wouldn't be much to show for the investment. So I told Caitlin that, hey, if we weren't doing a next day edit this time, he won't see the value and he won't probably get us or hire us next year. So Caitlin changed our approach. She came up with a new plan to solve both problems. Instead of positioning our client as a speaker, we positioned him as a POV attendee. We emailed our suggestion and our client loved it and he got excited again. So now we had a plan. Caitlin also realized that the reason the organizer got mad last year was probably because we posted the long hour panel, which technically should have been released by them first. So this time, we avoided it completely. Fast forward, we're now in Halifax. Even on the plane, I was already organizing my timeline, picking out music, setting myself up so editing would be faster later. During downtime, I'd be editing. My strategy was simple. Always grab a soundbite from my client before the day starts.
Here we are in the beautiful Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Day 1, we started by the seaside. Beautiful spot for B-rolls. So many great maritime shots. Then registration started. I just grabbed as much B-rolls as I could.
How you doing? How you doing,
Good to see David. Once we went up, my client started doing interviews. Easy shoot. What takes time is listening through all the sound bites later. I thought he was done after a few interviews, but he kept going. I couldn't find Caitlin because I gave her my mic receiver earlier. The client was already waiting, so I recorded using my camera's internal mic instead. Couldn't even monitor the audio, so I just hoped it worked. Later in Premiere, I synced it up. Turns out my old Rode Mic Go still held up. Reliable as always. That night they had a dinner party. We took the bus and while waiting, I saw a group taking photos outside. So I jumped out to grab a few quick shots.
Doing something happy.
Celebration of our son.
Like Andy shaved his mustache.
Already knew that would go into the next day edit. At the dinner, I asked my client for another short soundbite like, "We're here at the dinner." Then I captured some cheers, drinks, food, and live singers. By then, the main event videographers and photographers showed up. Since it was their event coverage, I wrapped up my shots, said goodbye to my client, and told him I needed to start editing for the next day video.
Brother, I think we're good. Yeah. So I can edit some videos.
Out of respect for the main video team, I didn't stay longer. Honestly, that part was on me. I've been working with this client for a while, so I tend to be flexible and say yes to whatever he needs. But this time I couldn't because I wasn't the main videographer. I should have clarified what I could and couldn't do. Still, I could have filmed some moments. If there was no main video team, I would have done it. It's also a good way to prospect future event clients. But since there were already videographers there, I backed off. I have a lot of respect to other shooters, especially when they're hired by the organizer. I know what it's like because I handled full events too. And I appreciate when content creators give space. It's just professional etiquette. Of course, not everyone's chill, but most are.
Good to see you again.
So let me explain how we usually work in our studio during events. Number 1, full event coverage. Here, the organizer is our client. We cover the entire event from start to finish and create whatever content they need. Number 2, speaker reel. Our client is the speaker. We film his speech on stage plus a few B-rolls before and after. Once we've got his or her story, we're done. Number 3, content creator role. This kind of in-between. The client might be a speaker or host, and we're there to create professional content like talking heads, interviews, B-rolls, behind the scenes, whatever support his story that day. Sometimes we do all 3, sometimes just 1. This time I was hired as a content creator just for the 1 person. After dinner, we grab our own meal and I started editing right away.
Okay, I finished the edit around 4 a.m. and my client is currently asking for permission if we can post it. Just so you know, I did a attendee POV and I'm not the main videographer for today. So I'm just creating content for him.
So quick update guys, we got the approval to post the video. So right now it's 12:51 and Caitlin will help posting the video. So here's my takeaway. I used this next day edit as a tool to prospect my next event. Funny thing, I never wanted to become a content creator, but this became my way to make noise on LinkedIn. After my client reposted the video, another client added a next day edit to their event package because they loved the style. That alone was already a win. And I also used this same video to cold DM and email other event prospects. One of them said yes. I'll share what happened in that event and how I turned it from free to paid in my next video. See you there!
Okay, it's a wrap.